Greetings, fellow Meccas. Today, we'll be looking at an economies of scope problem. An economy of scope means that the production of one good reduces the cost of producing another related good. The problem. Consider the cost function C Q1 Q2 equal to 4 plus Q1 minus Q2 squared. For what quantities of Q1 and Q2 does this cost function exhibit economies of scope? Now pause this video, take a few minutes, and solve this problem. Welcome back. Hopefully you're able to solve this problem. Now let's work on it together. So we need to find what quantities of Q1 and Q2 does this cost function exhibit economies of scope. So what does this mean? This means that the cost function will exhibit economies of scope when what conditions are met. The conditions we're looking for is where the cost of Q1, Q2 is less than the cost of Q1, 0, plus the cost of 0, comma Q2. If this condition is met, there will be, the cost function exhibits economies of scope. So what does this mean in our problem? Well, this means, what's our cost function? 4 plus Q1 minus Q2 squared needs to be less than. We plug in 0 for Q2, so we get 4 plus Q1 squared plus, now we plug in 0 for Q1, we get 4 plus Q2 squared. Now, if we expand the left-hand side, we get 4 plus Q1 squared minus 2 Q1 Q2 plus Q2 squared needs to be less than 4. Let's on the right hand side, let's just 8 plus, simplify the right hand side, 8 plus Q1 squared plus Q2 squared. Now from here, let's see, what can we eliminate? Well, we can eliminate a Q1 squares, a Q2 squares, and we can move our 2 Q1, Q2 to the right hand side, and we can subtract 8 from the right hand side, so we get negative 4 is less than 2 Q1 Q2, and then if we divide it by 2, we get negative 2 is less than Q1 Q2. Now, when does this happen? Well, since Q1 and Q2 are always greater than or equal to 0, the above condition, this right here, negative 2 less than Q1, Q2, will always hold. Thus, the cost function will exhibit economies of scope. So you will always have quantities that are greater than or equal to 0, so therefore the above condition will always hold. no matter what. And you can see if you plug in 0, let's say the quantities were 0, let's just say. If we plug into the first condition, the start condition right here, we plug in 0 to here, you will always see that 4 will always be less than 8 if you plug in 0, let's say, right? So the above condition holds, which is good. This condition also holds. Therefore, this cost function does exhibit economies of scope. And that is the solution to the problem. I hope this video helped. If it did, please consider subscribing and liking this video. Thank you.